It's a big question facing school districts in the northwest suburbs: how to find enough bus drivers needed to get kids to school. It's a challenge facing Robbinsdale area schools. On Monday, a bus drivers union came together to discuss the issue. Delane Cleveland attended the meeting and joins us now with more.
Robbinsdale area schools announced last week nearly 40 bus routes were canceled. Monday, the bus drivers union came together to talk about problems seen industry-wide and what it will take to find solutions so parents have a safe and convenient way to get their kids to school.
This can no longer be called a shortage. This is not a bus driver shortage. This is a bus driver crisis. People are on the edge.
This crisis, according to union representatives, requires long-term fixes to address the worker shortage. They laid out some of the potential solutions during a Zoom meeting Monday morning. They include boosting pay by 5%, increasing hours so that drivers don't have to work split shifts, and making bus drivers eligible to receive unemployment during the months when school isn't in session. The union reps say that until local school boards and the state legislature address these issues, bus companies will continue to have challenges when it comes to recruiting and retaining a stable workforce.
We need to make sure that if you're on a school board or if you're an administrator and I'm pushing your buttons right now, good, I hope I'm pushing your buttons, because you need to come to the table. You need to look at the schools and say, we got a problem and we need to fix it. And it's up to you to fix it. We've been trying to tell you for years, fix the problem. And now we're going to share it with the world.
As of Monday, the Robbinsdale School District is reporting that 12 school bus routes aren't running due to the driver shortage. Shannon?
One person is dead, another remains hospitalized with life-threatening injuries, while a third person is in jail following a motor vehicle crash early Sunday morning in Maple Grove. The crash occurred shortly before 4:30 a.m. Sunday on County Road 81, just west of Maple Grove Parkway. It involved 3 vehicles. According to police, a 67-year-old woman driver was pronounced dead at the scene. Her identity has not yet been released. Another driver, a 31-year-old man, suffered critical injuries. As we went to air, there was no update on his condition. A third driver involved in the crash was arrested. Police took into custody a 21-year-old woman jailed on suspicion of criminal vehicular operation. As of Monday afternoon, those charges were pending. It is budget time in Brooklyn Center, which includes discussing a preliminary budget for police. According to city documents, the police budget is proposed to increase by less than 1%. The documents show one of the department's goals is to, quote, expedite the hiring process due to surrounding agencies doing the same and lack of qualified candidates. The city plans to create the new Office of Community Prevention, Health and Safety at a cost of $154,000. One of its roles is overseeing the police and fire departments. Golden Valley has hired an interim police chief to fill the role while it searches for a permanent replacement. Scott Nadeau started this month as interim chief. He comes to Golden Valley after having served previously as public safety director for the city of Maplewood. His experience also includes serving as police chief for the city of Columbia Heights, and he spent 20 years working for the Brooklyn Center Police Department. Nadeau temporarily replaces Jason Sturgis, who retired from the Golden Valley Police Department in August. Meanwhile, Golden Valley has opened nominations for the city's Human Rights Award, named after Bill Hobbs, who served 3 decades on the city's Human Rights Commission. To receive the award, you have to live, work, or conduct business in Golden Valley and have made an impact in the areas of race, color, religion, gender, national origin, disability, age, sexual orientation, or familial status. Since the award was established, 8 people or organizations have been honored. The deadline to nominate is the end of the month, and you can find out more information on how to apply on the City of Golden Valley's website. If you've cleaned out your coat closet to prepare for the winter, consider giving an unwanted coat to someone in need. Pilgrim Dry Cleaners kicked off its 36th year of collecting coats for kids. They collected more than 11,000 coats last year, and they hope to reach a similar goal this year. The coats can be dropped off at all Pilgrim Dry Cleaners and Devani's Pizza locations. Donations are cleaned before they get distributed.
All the coats are for Minnesota organizations. So some go out a little bit further than the Twin Cities, but most of them are for schools. The Hennepin and Anoka School District gets a lot of them, and a lot of the local school districts, churches, and then definitely our homeless population.
And you can also donate any cold weather accessory like hats, gloves, and scarves. If you don't have a coat to donate but you'd like to help, you can also make a financial donation. Another sure sign of fall is the apples that are getting ripe out on the trees. And did you know that one of our area's food shelves, CEAP, has an apple orchard?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that we have this here, so it's kind of fun to be able to show people really what we have going on. The fact again that we're actually getting some apples on the trees and now we can bring those inside is really fun. It's really fun for our volunteers as well.
There are 25 trees in the apple orchard that are 5 years old, and for the first time they've produced a bumper crop of apples. These apples will help stock the shelves at the food shelf.
We are here specifically to help and grow our community, and we feel like this is one way of helping grow the community by growing food that we can actually use in the food shelf.
CEAP has a few pear trees too that aren't producing quite yet. To find out more about CEAP and the services they offer, check out our website.
There were no state football playoffs in 2020, so the last postseason game played was the Class 6A Prep Bowl championship game in late November 2019, when Wayzata beat Champlin Park for the title. Those two schools were matched up again on Friday night.
The Champlin Park Rebels playing their first game on their new field turf as they hosted fifth-ranked Wayzata. First drive of the game for the Trojans, and Ryan Harvey looks right and throws to Eli Lenort, 23 yards for a touchdown. Wayzata leads 7-0 less than 3 minutes into the game. Next time they get the ball, it's Harvey airing it out again. Drew Berklin is behind the Rebels defender and hauls in a 43-yard pass for a touchdown. Wayzata is up 14-0. The Trojans' defense was outstanding too. Linebacker Fox Knudsen breaks through the line and tackles CP running back Darius Givens for a loss. Wayzata leads 17-0 at halftime. Third quarter, and watch this catch. Berklin with one hand goes up and gets this one and falls into the end zone for a second touchdown of the game. Wayzata extends its lead to 23-0. And the defense posts its second straight shutout. Zach Boutwell with a diving interception in the fourth quarter. Wayzata shuts out Champlin Park, 23-0 the final.
At Brooklyn Center High School, the Centaurs were playing their first home game of the season, and it was a big night for a couple of reasons. Jason Malillo has more.
The lights back on at Brooklyn Center High School on Friday night for the first time in 3 years thanks to the Thielen Foundation. Vikings receiver Adam Thielen spoke to the Centaurs before the game. The Thielen Foundation was founded by Adam and his wife Caitlin and helped raise money for the new lights. To the game, Brooklyn Center hosting Patrick Henry. First quarter, Warren Kinney takes the handoff, breaks a tackle, spins through a few other tacklers, and it's a 16-yard score for BC. Second quarter, Deshaun Pongsack up top for Omar Jackson. Nice throw and catch for a touchdown, and it's 14-rip Centaurs. After a BC turnover, Henry's Devontae White sledge walks into the end zone, cutting the lead to 14-6. BC's Ramirez Sikora breaks through for the tackle for loss in the third quarter. Then on offense, Sikora zips out of the backfield. Probably would be a touchdown here, but he slips and is down near the 30-yard line. The drive continues into the fourth quarter, and Kinney finishes it with a 10-yard TD run. And Kinney's big night continues here as the senior breaks off an 83-yard touchdown run, and the Centaurs go on to win 38-20. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
Thanks, Jason. Armstrong's football team went on the road Friday as the Falcons look to improve to 2-0 on the season.
Irondale hosting Armstrong in a Suburban Blue District football game. First quarter, and the Falcons' Jamin Malone goes down the sideline and hits Peyton Newbern for a 36-yard touchdown. Armstrong leads Irondale 6-0.
Number 11, Malone's pass.
Next time the Falcons get the ball, Malone back to throw, pump fakes, and then throws deep to Caden College. Goes up high for this catch. Nice 39-yard grab for a touchdown. 12-0 Armstrong. Second quarter of the Falcons' passing attack, back at it again. Malone airs it out to a wide-open Newbern. Great throw and catch. It covers 64 yards to make it 19-0. Falcons lead 19-7 at halftime. Fourth quarter, Knights quarterback Jack Wojciak sneaks it in from a yard out. The Knights are within 6 at 19-13. But the Falcons quickly respond. Malone and Newbern connect for a third time in the game. 22 yards on this touchdown pass. Malone would later add a rushing TD as Armstrong improves to 2-0 in the season with a 37-19 win.
Our CCX Sports Play of the Week is back for the fall season, and we have our first winner. Wayzata football strip sack by Tommy Heyman and recovery by Fox Knutson for a touchdown in the Trojans' season-opening win over Roseville is our Play of the Week. It garnered a record-breaking 7,113 votes to earn the top spot. Thanks to all who voted, and visit our website, ccxmedia.org, to check out the 4 new plays up for Play of the Week.